Once again, Charleston proves to be a very tough place to play for Coastal as the Chants fall at the Buck Dome and lose their share of first place in the conference in the process. Here's how it all went down on Wednesday night. First, it's Coastal's Badu Zhang with the defense. Look at this as he's pinning this one up against the backboard. But that backfires as Paul Gombor is able to recover and put that back. He had 6 early points. Coastal answers, though. Warren Gillis with the up and under for 2, and CCU would be up by 1 at the break. Bucks on the break later. Good outlet to Sa Nimley for the lay-in. He had 24 points in this game. More senior leadership coming from Charleston Southern. Got about 4 or 5 seniors that play regularly. That's Arlon Harper with the tough take, and he had 9 points. It was the Warren Gillis show for CCU as he does it again with the bucket and the foul as he had 25 points. But Charleston Southern uses a 15-3 run in the second half to take control of this one. Cedric Bowen with the bucket and the Band-Aid, and then Nimley gets this 3 to rattle home. Home court advantage working in full effect for the Bucks as CSU runs away with this one by a final count of 83-72. After the other games in the league tonight, no more 7-way tie for first place now. There are 4 teams with 9-4 records, though, and Coastal Carolina is relegated to a 3-way tie for 5th place at 8-5. Next up is last place Liberty at home. That game is Saturday at 3:30. The Flames are in last place with just 1 conference win. Recent news of South Carolina State's possible shutdown for a year has left many questions, including some in the athletic department. 5 area football players signed with the Bulldogs just last week on National Signing Day and now may have to find other options. Not only that, but the 2014 football roster had 19 players from either the Grand Strand or the PD. Uncertainty is circling the university at the moment, and it is tough for those younger athletes that believed they were going to play Division I football. The journey isn't easy to get to a school of that level, so the circumstances for the last 2 days have been quite unfortunate for players, and others have taken notice.
Athletically, but you have to work extremely hard academically to get the grades to get in, and then all of a sudden you commit, and then even then you still have to work out and do the things you need to do to be ready to play once the new school year starts and after you sign. So a lot of players are going to be in limbo a little bit.
Mr. Football South Carolina Matthew Colburn also had some recruiting issues. The Dutch Fork running back was committed to Louisville since the summer until the scholarship offer was pulled last week. He had to start his recruiting process over and took 7 days, but chose to go to Wake Forest today. It still puts him in the ACC, and the Demon Deacons host the Cardinals on Friday, October 30th. It was not an ideal situation for him to be in, but he handled it all in stride.
Last week, like I said, was pretty rough with everything going on. But things happen for a reason. I'm not going to go on and on about it, but, I'm here where I am right now. And I didn't think I'd ever be here. So it's truly a blessing.